Awesome stuff. Thank you so much, guys, for coming back. My name is Yvonne Chen, the CEO and founder of the International School of Traders. Thank you so much, guys, for being patient with us. We received bad news last Friday. We had that one of our staff members lost his mom, and that staff member is also my brother. So, here in African culture, or here in the Zulu culture, we can't call them cousins. There is a way to call a cousin to say somebody is a cousin, but sometimes it's not a proper word in certain situations. So my brother lost his mother, meaning that is my mother too, but not my biological mother, right? The thing now moving forward is that we are going to be, preparing for the funeral. But whilst we are doing that, I am going to be here in the office throughout this week, and I'm going to be doing some of the work. Thank you for your comforting messages in the groups. Thank you so much. Let's go through the sessions together. Let's go through the markets together. I'm going to discuss a couple of things. I'm going to discuss the economic calendar, and I'm going to discuss, a couple of trades that you're going to be taking throughout this day or today, also next week or anything like that, right? So there's a couple of trades that I'm already looking at, but we are going to start off with the news items, right? What is happening in the news, or what's happening in the markets with regards to the news. Now, last week we received the non-farm payrolls, meaning the job numbers in the US. Fortunately, I wasn't trading on that day, but I saw a lot of people trading and making money as well. And some of you lost money, and you learned, a little bit of lessons here and there. No hard feelings, not right, but you gotta be conscious. But you gotta know. Obviously, you start by trying up until you learn something, right? Okay, cool. Now let us go quickly. Let us go quickly into the news items very quickly. So on the news this afternoon, we are going to be looking at a couple of things. So we are going to be looking at a couple of things this afternoon. We have seen the GDP coming from South Africa. The annualized quarter-on-quarter GDP is actually better than expected, but lower than the previous. And then looking at the GDP year on year is actually down worse than what we expected on the USDs. Right, cool. So let's see today, not on the USD but on the South African rand. Looking at what we are looking at today, we're looking at the non-manufacturing PMI coming out at 4 p.m. South African time, coming from the US, and I think that's one of the most important news that we can look out for this afternoon. Other than that, there is nothing much on the news today, right? Okay, cool. So whilst on that, now let's go into the setups and trades that we are looking at this afternoon. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen on GBPUSD, which is our first trade, right? So our first trade today comes in after we've analyzed this market and found it to be a bearish market, right? This bearish market over here is a beautiful market that we're looking to trade all the way down, and we've already sent a sell signal all the way down, right? Cool. So now that is expected, to go on for quite some time. We are looking to see, markets pushing further towards the downside in this particular case over here. So stop loss, very safe. I believe the stop loss is safe. Then our target is the lower levels over here on GBPUSD. On EuroCAD, EuroCAD in this particular case is one of the trades that I'm looking at, right? So if you look at EuroCAD on 1 hour time frame, there's a couple of things to discuss here. We are looking at a very nice bearish market in this particular case, pushing further towards the downside, expected to reach the 61.8 after the 61.8 and then continue further towards the downside. Now, the market has not reached the 61.8 in this particular case, but I am still waiting. I'm patiently waiting to see if the market is going to do it. If the market doesn't, then we'll just, carry on with our lives and look at other trades as well. GBP JPY has done the move that I've been expecting for quite a number of days now, and I believe if you look into this market, I think I've been waiting for this since August, right? I've been waiting, if not July, I've been waiting for this move since the start of August. Now, what can we expect, right? What can we expect in this market? I think around, we're expecting the move. We're expecting the move actually around 15th of August, right? So the market is pushed further to this level, very important level, and we are going to be looking to sell all the way down in this market. Proper signal will be sent into the groups, and thank you so much for joining that VIP group. Thank you so much for joining that VIP group, for all of you who have funded your accounts with at least $100 to be in that group. Okay, cool. Now, let us see. Let us see. Now, USD JPY is not in a format that I'll, really talk about. And then we do have, let me look at US30. US30 is one of the things that I also checked out earlier. So US30, according to me, on US30, all we need to look at here is to see markets coming down to at least 30838, right? That is the level very important for me before taking a shot on side. I believe that is a very important level all the way up. Okay, cool. We do have other, other things as well. I think AUD CAD was a very beautiful trade last week, which we took. Can it just appear quickly? So AUD CAD is one of the trades that we spoke about last week. Came out to be nice. We achieved our targets on this particular trade. I think my network is very bad here. Okay, so my network, is very bad this side. But yeah, is bad. Okay, cool. So we discuss AUD CAD later on, but yeah, those are the trades that we are looking at. We do have GBP USD in place. We do have Euro CAD that we are looking at, and there are a couple of trades that that are possible throughout the day today, right? Throughout the day and throughout the week. Thank you so much for coming through. I will see you guys on the other side of the withdrawals. Shalom.